And we are back. Alright, that's Twitter updated. Let's rock and roll. That's weird. Alright, so all the bits we wanted are still there, so never mind. Huh. Alright, well, let's rock and roll. Hey, Sparrow, welcome back. Yeah, for some reason it didn't go back to the last song I played, and I was a little worried that something didn't properly register to the server, but looks like all is well. Okay. I know for a fact I've cleared this previously, so let's see if we can bump this up and see what other 10s we can upgrade. That does not feel right. I want to play a song where I know I've got good timing. I'm gonna play a little bit of this because I'm just worried about a client timing issue. Alright, yeah, seems like things are okay. Alright, so let's go back to 10s. Maybe I just had a really bad start on Anisakis. Okay, yeah, I know what I did wrong there. At least there's no timing issue. Yeah, I went live just before launching Infinitas. Usually I go live once it's launched, so I was worried that that might have upset things, but it looks like everything's good to go. And I just need to get myself out of the gutter. Okay, good. It does start at full 195. I was worried that the opening was like 160, then the slowdown, and then it ramped up to 190. Kind of want to play that again because I did really poorly in the beginning. Like, I don't think I can get an A on that, but I definitely think I can bump myself up to a B. Hey, Early. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've definitely had this cleared previously, like pre-Infinitas, but I definitely should have done stronger on that, so I'm gonna play something else and then come back to it. I honestly feel a lot of that intro was just stop looking at the lion, stop looking at the lion. You know, meditating Mecha Lion isn't real. And then the miss overlay happens. Ooh, I want to do it. But I know stamina-wise it would be a bad idea. So we'll just do something dumber. I have also cleared this previously, and I believe I've gotten an A on it too. Not sure. But either way, buckle up. Take that. I wonder if Q's played the another. I wonder. Ooh. That's good. Alright, let's go back to the lion. Alright, I'm really confident we can at least get a B on this. Yeah, much better, much better. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Like, it legit helps that, like, you know, for the first half of the song, I'm not just staring at the lion. But also, I forgot just how quick the intro was. I think that was also part of it too, but yeah. I'm actually really happy with how much I improved on that. I was just hoping to get a low B, but I think I'm a little above halfway, so yeah, we'll take that. Song's tricky. I still wish I knew why my timing on this was so bad. Like, I've never been great at it, but I always remember getting decent Bs on this. Moving on. No, D is great. I absolutely love D. D is not garbage. I honestly think there's an issue in Infinitas with it. Either it's just the way that my computer runs it, or something with how it handles. I don't know. But you know what? Let's put it to the test. I do not run it with, I don't change the priority on it. I actually haven't had real timing troubles with anything. The only 3 songs I've had timing trouble with is Rage Against Usual, D, and Heaven Above. For some reason, I don't know if it's the video, like the way the overlays are or something, but those are the only 3 songs I've had timing trouble with. I know Early and some other people have reported trouble with songs that have Q pros in them, so like the boss songs from Tricoro and Up, but those haven't given me any difficulty. So I don't know. And I'm trying to remember what my speed mod for this should be. I think it's 2.9. We'll do 2.95 and then see. Yeah, like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, so, honestly, part of my issue is, for this song, is me. Like, I was awful in the intro, and it took me the longest time to properly lock into the midsection. Because I always, for some reason, think it's slower than it actually is. But I wouldn't be surprised if all of the tempo changes had something to do with it. But, eh. And when I say the tempo changes having something to do with it, I'm talking about, like, possible issues with the clients. Like, there's actually, at least this used to be true up until at least Linkle. The actual 2DX client can only do so many speed changes in a single song before it starts to have a lot of trouble. Way back when, there was an April Fool's joke of Delta Max being in 2DX. And it was put into 2DX via injection. But then they wound up having to fake the video because the client just hated it, and it just couldn't handle it. now for very difficult tens. Speed gimmicks. Yeah, kind of. But like Delta Max is a legit amazing song, and I love the gimmick. Like, you know, and then there's also the fact of how Delta Max came into creation, but that's a story for another day. Oof, that song is a good mix-up of stuff. Yeah, it's almost like when DDR started favoring gimmicks and strictly gimmicks for all of its boss songs. That's when it jumped the shark. Like, I know there's some people that are going to vehemently disagree with me, but I think DDR stopped being relevant after Supernova 2. Like, Chaos? Amazing boss song. Absolutely no reason every other one more extra stage after it should have freeze gimmicks just for the sake of eating up credits. Or require you to have speed mods that require having an EMU's account. Like, seriously, DDR, I no longer seriously care about it because of that. Like, fuck that. Like, I keep hearing that DDR Ace is amazing. Cool. Your boss songs are still trash. Fuck off. Like, no. Like, fuck gimmicks. Fuck stupid extra stages. And also, the idea of needing EMUs to have certain features, no. Like, no, fuck that. Like, rival lists, song unlocks, yeah, that's one thing. Certain speed modifiers or just visual things, no. Fuck that. Charlie, don't forget all the credits you need to spend just to unlock it. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, having fun, that's the point. Like, yes, there are going to be, like, skill tests. Yes, new songs are going to be pushing the limits of, like, what's possible and what should be considered difficult. It should still be fun. And I think in recent years, DDR kind of lost sight of that. Like, I think they might be coming back around, but I'm in no hurry to seriously restart DDR. Like, for exercise, absolutely, but in terms of, like, actively following, you know, what are the latest unlocks and what are the new songs, no. Playing a couple more 9s just to get stamina back, and then we'll go back to 10s. Alright, I think I'm gonna do one more easy song, and then we'll do some 11s. What a weird song. Good, but weird. You're not wrong. Like, you're absolutely not wrong. I think it's G2 that I have failed. Survey. So, yeah. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. Then we'll do 11s after this, I swear. But this is going to be just as annoying, because, oh my god, this chart. Fucking beat on. Oh god, those left-hand jacks are the worst! So annoying. Oh boy, a lot of great choices in here. Oh boy, this is a thing. This is a thing we're doing. yeah, that was a thing. Not gonna lie, I haven't heard that in years. So that was essentially a sight read. And yeah, I'll take it. Oh, hot damn. And a lot of these are anothers. And I know a lot of them are anothers that just want nothing to do with me. Well, let's try a clear rate. Let's see. 94% clear rate? I beg your pardon? You see, that doesn't surprise me. Like, I almost have that hard cleared. Really? Really? Ah, I'm sorry. What? Lab Another currently has a 90% clear rate. Are you joking? Meanwhile, the Hyper is 77. Oh man, that's... Oh man, we need to fix that. And by fix that, I mean we need to lower that 90%, because, yeah, no. Let's see if we can put a ding in this. Okay, believe it or not, that ending is actually not that bad. And if I was less tired, I might have been like closer to like 60%. But yeah, there's no way in hell that should have a 90% clear rate. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's no surprise. I used to have that hard cleared with an A. I have a feeling this is a trap, but I'm trying to figure out how it's a trap. Okay, that goes on the list because I should totally be able to pass that. Alright, and it's on the list. let's see how bad this is. Yeah, that's a solid 11. Nothing super, like, BS out of nowhere. Nothing gimmicky. Just, if you've got your chops, it'll be fine. That's good stuff. And I'll be honest, as I'm trying to do these, like, my only goal is to try to get a B. Like, so if I'm managing, like, barely getting a B or a low B, like, that's good in my book. So, yeah, that's a good chart. I'm gonna make a note about that. Alright. Oh, this is likely not happening. But let's do it anyways. Huh. Based on the hyper, I was expecting a much more varied run in the second part, and not just percussion on one hand and heavy scales on the other. That was actually surprising. Huh. Alright, making a note of that, because otherwise I'll forget that. Let's see. I think I'm gonna take a one-song breather and then dive back into it. We're supposed to be taking a breather, but let's be a hair ambitious with it as well. Alright, I'm actually going to try that once more. No, I'm going to grab some water very quickly, and then try that once more. I think if I can get past the turntable juggles, I'll be fine. Gosh darn it all to heck. Alright, let's visit some hard pens, and let's also check our list, because, like, we keep it for a reason. Just triple checking custom pacemaker. Oh, I'm an idiot. I want to go the other direction. I think this is... Yeah, that's basically a B. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do.
It's time to slow down.
Trends, right? How goes it? Yeah, happy 20 November. Yeah, much obliged for tuning in and saying hi. We're about an hour into me flinging myself at 10s and 11s, so I'm starting to tire out, but I'm hoping to push on for like maybe another half hour. We'll see. There we go. Oh yeah, the Pacemaker 50. It's actually just Pacemaker custom percentage. So you can set it to whatever you want. It's really good. So if you're looking for, like, in my case, when I'm doing like hard 11s and or hard 10s and easy 11s, if I want to have it at like B, or if you want to do like halfway between A and double A, it's really nice. And thank you, Transride. Yeah, my accuracy wasn't as good, but I was much better for combo breaks and like just passing it, so. So if I get on the right, if I get the downbeat correct for the triplets at the end, it's going to be an easy pass. Whether or not I actually do that, I want to say it's 1 in 6, 1 in 7 chance. So buckle up. Almost. It is what it is. Yeah, I really don't want to play this because the chart's miserable. Song's super good though. No, not really, Twally, but it can try. Yep, that's not happening today. We're just gonna walk away and save our stamina for something else. What are you freaking out over, Transred? Was it the overall difficulty, the tempo change, or both? Oh god, this chart is garbage. Just no. Also no. You're an 11. Not in the mood. You're an 11. You're annoying. You're an 11. I don't have any notes for you, so let's give this another shot. Yeah, Yamanda's no joke, but the tempo change is actually not that bad. Oh, hey! Hey, Squire. Well, we improved our score. But yeah, hey, Squire, how goes it? Thanks for tuning in. Doing pretty good. So, been playing for about 2.5 hours at this point, and the past hour and a half have been mainly 10s and a couple of 11s, so starting to run out of gas, but we'll see how I do. Yeah, guessing life's been busy for you, Squire? Oh no, that's awful. Sorry to hear about that. Hope everything gets back to normal as quickly as possible. Yeah, health issues are no fun. Like I've been lucky with you know, what's on my plate in terms of like health and having trouble with fatigue for the most part, but you know, when it's an issue, it's kind of nightmarish. My condolences, man. Gosh darn it all to heck. I know I can get that too. And just a reminder, because I know for a couple of the folks in chat right now, you might have missed this. Whew, got there. And I just realized why I hate that art so much. It's not because it looks like some DeviantArt waifu, but it looks like someone who grew up in Japan and did the DeviantArt equivalent of trying to draw Western animation. That's why I think it looks so off. It's not poorly done manga, it's the exact inverse. Yeah, welcome back, Sparrow. Yeah, you mentioned when we were chatting off of Twitch earlier that you had some health issues. Hope all's going well for you in that department as well. Okay, seeing a clear lamp on my missions, that's new. And that's unsettling. Woo, got there. And almost a double A too, hot damn. I always remembered that song being easy to time. Way back when, I think Beatonic Normal was one of my first triples. But yeah, that was good. Just some quick housekeeping and updating my unlock list because I forgot to do these last time. Also giving my arms a chance to rest. Let's see, for favorite charts, one of my all-time favorites is, Golden Palms, specifically the Hyper. It just works really well in terms of it feels like you're playing the song, but then also mechanically, it's also really fun to play. Same for Last Burning, which is one of the reasons why I always close out with it. And also Last Burning is one of my all-time favorite songs. Recently, I rediscovered Bad Routine. Despite being an older chart, because charts from like Distorted or like before Distorted are sometimes janky because they didn't quite get the groove for writing for doubles at that point yet. But it's a super fun chart. What else is really good just chart-wise? Night Sky and 405 nanometer, both on Hyper, are really good. They've got a good mix of alternating 16th note runs and then like tricky stuff before and after. I usually will use both of those as warm-ups. They're both very strong for that. Naughty Girl at Queen's Palace is another song that, on Hyper. It just is a very feel-good chart. And also because of the BPM, doing 16th scratches, so I'm on keys, jump over for double scratches and back, because of the BPM it's at, it's just perfect for, like, flicking your wrist and then coming back, and it just feels really nice. Those are all the charts that immediately come to mind for me. And you know what? Now I want to play Bad Routine, so let's do that. Because why not? So with Bad Routine, there's a couple times where it'll be all white or all blue on one side, and then the same thing on the other. And usually doing that as kind of a run, it's bad, because it usually just feels, it's very just jarring, but in this chart, and when they do it in the song, it just works super well. Yeah, and I'm also, like, again, because it's an older chart, I'm just glad it's so fun to play because the song is amazing. such a good chart. Yeah, and this one, like, again, it's less of, like with Bad Routine, I'm also just, like, super into the song. Like, and while Night Sky is one of my favorite songs, I really like Usao. This chart just has a good, it's got, like, a bunch of jacks in it, it's got some hold chords, or hold notes, I should say, it's got some chord work, it's got a great 16th note run, in the middle and at the end. It's just a really good mix-up of stuff you do in doubles. Like, ever since Pendule came out, assuming it was available, because, you know, when I started on Infinitas, it wasn't immediately available, but back when I was playing before Infinitas, this was always in my warm-up set, because it's such a good variance of stuff. You know, now that I think about it, I think that chart honestly does go through every, like, quote-unquote gimmick for doubles. It's got repeated 8th or 16th jacks on one hand while doing melody with the other. It's got turntable juggling. It's got basic turntable work. Like, I think that song, or that chart, covers everything you might encounter in doubles play that's, like, unique to doubles. Hot damn. I'm going to need to remember that, because I've been saying this for months, working on a how-to doubles guide, and I think that chart might be a perfect talking point for breaking down things to watch out for and things to learn for if you're starting out in doubles. Yeah, thank you, Trans. Yeah, that's, like, that song has been my warm-up for so long. Like, I have FC'd on it previously, and not gonna lie, I've played it so much, it's probably one of my best candidates for, like, something I could stealth. Like, it's just, I've beaten that chart to death because it's so good, and it just, covers all the bases so well. Trying to think of other really good charts. Like, this is also me procrastinating doing 10s and 11s, but I've been playing for about 3 hours, so I'll take the coffee break. Let's see. MIDI Deluxe is fun, but that's just because it's MIDI. It's a MIDI chart. It's just balls to the walls, jacks. It's fast. It's dumb. There you go. Let's see. Immortal is also really fun, and I feel like because of all the other stuff that came out in Spada, it gets overlooked. Like, the song isn't amazing. Like, you know, it's an 8 out of 10, but it's a really solid chart. It's a really good 10 for, like, cutting your teeth. Let's see, what else is there? No, MIDI is great. Like MIDI Deluxe is like the best trip to the petting zoo you ever had. Like, that song's great. I really like Shade Hyper, but I think it's more the song than it is the chart. But then again, the Another's my favorite part, hands down. But Hyper has a good mix-up of stuff in it, but that's more for challenge. It's not necessarily my, like, a fun or good chart, per se. Just in terms of, like, pet faves. Steel Needle is really good, just because the song is frantic as hell, but the chart isn't. Like, Satellite Arms just feels like a mess, but Steel Needle, like, there's order to the chaos, which I really appreciate. Also, on that talking point, 2DX needs more IDM. We need more Satellite, we need more Steel Needle. Like, I want stuff like that. Granted, we have Mara's Nectaris from Cinebuzz, but that chart is awful. Like, that chart gets me so angry. Let's see what else is there. Gaia is also really good, for similar reasons to Night Sky. And in the script that I have for the how-to doubles thing that I'm doing, Gaia is one of my talking points. Let's see, what else? Yeah, no other charts are immediately jumping to mind. Like, nothing else is really coming out at me for favorite charts. Although one more is Little Princess. But then again, that's just because I think it voices the song really well. Like, you always distinctly have one voice on one hand and one voice on another. Like, there's a couple times, like, alright, yeah, we're doing the guitar solo, so it sweeps across both hands, but usually it's like drums on one hand, harpsichord on another. Or then guitar on one hand and drums on the other. It's just really well split up. And you know what? Yeah, the heck with it. Let's play it. And also, Little Princess is always going to have a giant place in my heart because of this. It was my first ever 10 on doubles. and I happened to catch it on video. Oh, gosh darn it. Yeah, I felt myself get off rhythm on the trill on right hand. It is what it is. I'll get that. Yeah, I missed a bunch of 2DX too. Like, I started around 2DX Red / Happy Sky, and I really didn't get into it until, like, Happy Sky Distorted. So, like, all the old stuff, like, really, like, the, like, foundation of the series, all of original Beatmania, like 5 Key, like, I was never into it for all that stuff. I will say, though, like, in hindsight, just because I play doubles, it's kind of for the best I started when I did, because it just so happens, like, that's when Konami really got their act together for doubles charts. Like, it was around, like, Red and Happy Sky. Like, most of 10th style and most of 9th style is okay, but, like, anything older than that, it's very dicey. So... yeah, like, I've gone back in retrograde, like towards the later years of TGA, we did have a Beatmania the Final cab, and I put some time on it just to, like, see what it was like and get a little history in. And then, you know, just being on the internet and being into Beatmania, like, I know the songs. But, yeah, 5 Key. Oh, 5 Key was a thing. And, like... in terms of, like, where you started, like, yeah, Cinnobuzz is super recent, and, like, that would make you, you know, relatively young, so to say, but we all start somewhere. Like, especially with players outside of Japan, access and availability is a legit thing. Like, some people want to try it and can't get started for years after the fact, but the fact that you're making that effort, or realizing you've got that opportunity and you're going for it, that's what matters. Also, Cinnobuzz? Great style to start in my opinion. Cinnobuzz was really strong, in my opinion. A lot of really good charts. And also Cinnabuzz, like the pendulum was starting to swing more towards like cutesy pop, like Denpa and things like that. And then suddenly, because like it started with like Linkle, and then Tricoro had a lot of also like the feature songs were kind of like these like cutesy pop songs, which isn't a bad thing. But like a lot of players, both in and out of Japan, preferred not that, just because from a chart standpoint, they weren't satisfying. And then suddenly Cinnabuzz, complete 180, lots of trance, lots of hardcore, just really good stuff. Yeah, I think you might be like trying to correct yourself for saying that it's chart diversity versus song diversity, but I'd say it's both. Like, if we look at some of the more recent stuff, like we have, like in Pendule alone, let's take a look for a sec. So we have like Nekomata being Nekomata. We've got some hardcore, but then we also have things like where is it? Although I think that might have been Spada, now that I'm thinking about it. Am I on alphabet? I am, okay. But yeah, then we have like Funny Shuffle. And we also had all the baseball series. I forget the exact name of the unlock event, but it was where is it? Yeah, like this song, the other Denpa song from that, which is actually alright. Like, we have a lot of like stuff that's not just energetic trance or hardcore. Like, we got some really good electro. We got some interesting pop. It's just, there is a lot of variety in 2DX in recent years, and I'm glad for that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super familiar with Cannonballers, but I have heard that Rootage has an amazing spread of songs, and so far Heroic Verse has been getting really well received. So, you know, fingers crossed it stays that way. Not gonna lie, so Bass Drop Freaks, it's Denpa, but it's not too bad. My main issue with Denpa is the kind of like, they're not quite hitting the note, but also it's just really good drum step. Like, it's really good. And also for some reason, it's an 11 I can pass. And with that, enough procrastination. Let's get back into doing 11s. Yeah, that's one other thing I want to mention too. In relatively recent years, like Tricoro onwards, like we've seen Red Alice get into 2DX. We've seen Camellia. We've seen a lot of people, MIDI also, that have been doing like remixes and Bimani-esque songs for a really long time, and now they're getting formally put into Bimani, whether it's 2DX, Sound Voltex, and it's just really I'm really glad to be seeing it, because for the longest time, Konami was really reluctant to bring in outside talent like that, and I'm glad to see that they've actively been taking more chances with letting people come in and have a song or two, see how it does, and then take it from there. And I think it's really great for the series. Like Half B, for example. Like Mad Attack, it's okay. It's not a great song, but I don't really think Mad Attack shows the kind of like swagger his songs can have. Tropical Club, on the other hand, Half B's boss song from Pendule, is wonderful. And it really kind of better shows the, you know, again, I can't think of a better word, but the swagger that his songs can generate, especially like a Rodeo Machine. And so like, I never would have thought Halfy would have gotten picked for 2DX, but, you know, there they were. Like, so I'm really glad that, yeah, that Konami is trying more licenses, or just letting, I don't want to say random artists, but artists that otherwise haven't had a presence in Bimani get in a song or two just for the sake of, let's try this out. Let's, give the fan base, some people that they might have heard of outside of it, or like, people that worked in either doing fan remixes for a long time or doing Bimani of Fighters. And I just think it's really, really great that some of the old guard is changing in terms of what gets into the games. So. Yeah, really not sure why that's an 11, because it's more of a 10, but I'll take it. Wouldn't surprise me. So, let's see. Alright, so X-Squire, you have the Pendule pack? Also, Tuali, Transred, do either of you have the Pendule pack or not yet? Oh, I would love some Sana. Man, Sana, Togo, oh, that'd be great. Alright, I was just asking in the nature of, if you want me to play them on singles for rival unlocks, just let me know. Well, I mean, part of it, like, yeah, good guy Shinji, but part of it, honestly, I do need to do some one-hand practice once in a while. But also, on the private server I was on before Infinitas, I had purple lamps on anything 9 and below. I had every single song 9 and below, purple lamps. And I missed that, because it was funny as hell. Yeah, sure, Trans. Let me see here. First, let's just triple check what time it is. Alright, yeah, cool. Oh, purple lamps! Let me show you. Purple lamps are assist clears, or in my world, auto scratch clears. Also, a little bit of trivia, if a song does not have any turntables in it, there are two of them, Avant-Garde and Waltz of the Big Dog from Sirius. Even with auto scratch on, it'll give you a purple lamp. But yeah, back on the private server I was on, Penduel, every single 9 and below, I had assist clears for. Because, LOL, purple lamps are best lamps. Fight me. Spada, anything in particular that you want? Otherwise, I'm just gonna start going through the folder. And also, forgive my memory, what song level are you around, number-wise? Nines and tens? Okay. Oh good, the overlay switched as it should have. Good. Yeah, I knew towards the end, once the triplet runs with chords on both sides, that was likely going to burn out my stamina enough. If I hadn't been playing for a couple hours, I probably could have done the entire thing one-handed. Because doubles on 12s are basically that. It's a thing. Not gonna lie, that feels real weird. Just having everything so compressed. It's weird, it's weird, it's weird, it's weird. Let's see, we'll do one more and then switch back to doubles, and then we'll go back to singles for now. Yeah, sure. Ooh, yeah, this song's great. Oh god, how do you guys read that? Oh crap, yeah. Stay safe, Squire. Thanks for tuning in while you could. Alright, and I'll do more Spada later. I just want to switch back to doubles for a bit, but knowing that that you're looking for Spada stuff, I'll start actively going through them. Yeah, more than welcome. Like, honestly, anytime. If there's specific songs you want, just let me know. And I'll go through them. Otherwise, like if I'm looking to take a stamina break, I'll probably start going through Spada, knowing that that's a folder that you're looking for. I am still amazed that this song is not a crossover, because this song has such poppin' music energy to it. Oh, that was a lot closer than it should have been. Yeah, extremely close. Like, I'm honestly surprised I didn't mash out on something towards the end. But hey, we'll take it. Hot damn! That was a hell of an improvement. I'm not sure what happened the first time or the last time I played that. Hot damn! Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, like, honestly, knowing that you're looking for Spada over the next couple days, I'll probably go through and play through all of it. Because why not? Like, I want the lamps, you want the unlocks? Why not? But, neon lights? You got it. Right, that's Tricoro. Whoops, forgot to switch layovers. Or overlays. There we go. Thank you for the heads up, though, because I would have missed that. Oh, connection issue? Hold on. All right. So I'm approaching near where I'm going to have to wrap up to get ready for work. So I want to do one or two more tricky things on doubles and then have our final incandescence. Alright, let's see what do. You know. So I've had this and then thrown it away a couple times. Let's see if I can actually stick the landing. Strong performance, but yeah, not quite. Thank you. And like, honestly, I don't know how people play singles just because of how dense charts get, like, after 8s. Like, I just, ugh. So, like, right back at you in terms of, like, just things being insane. So, thanks for tuning in, and yeah, more than welcome for the rivals. Best of luck. Although, I'm pretty sure you're not going to have much trouble beating me. Ooh, yeah, the just hard clears and not EX hard clears from Q and Palcav make a lot of sense. Chromatic scales for days in that song. Alright, now that's on the list. I guess I got notes ready. Let's see, one more. Last one, I think, and then I definitely gotta get going. Oof, yeah, fatigue was definitely a factor there. Even still, I don't think I would have cleared that, but if I wasn't tired. Alright, it has been a hell of a stream today. Technically been playing for, yeah, just shy of 4 hours, so yeah, this is probably a good point to call it. It has been a hell of a stream this morning, so everybody that tuned in, thank you so much. And I'm hoping I'm not missing anyone, but, so we had Sparrow, It's Too Early, Azure, Tawali, Transred, Xquire. All y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in, saying hi. I'm praying I didn't miss anyone, but I don't think I did. But I will be back tomorrow. And until then, thank you so much, y'all. Take care and be safe. And hopefully a bunch of DJ points are about to roll in. Yeah, there we go. All right.